Hey.
What's up?
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm
That
thankful it's
day.
Thursday. Yeah, I'm thankful it's Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thankful it's Thursday, Shara. How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a long day, but ended off on a good note. Always good with collaboration and conversation, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'm here for the vibes,
All of
always.
it. All of it. All of it. All of it. Yes. So, good evening, everybody. Yeah. So we just
We here. We here.
we're here
We're gonna be vibing and chatting all things wellness and fitness
for
today. So I'm excited
sure.
for
For sure.
this conversation.
Yeah. 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 So. Make sure I got my water because I feel like I'm gonna need some. Um, hold on.
Hydration is key.
Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all in the kitchen with me because my bottle is actually in the kitchen. 1 second.
Mhm.
I think it's in here. Oh my God, it's not. This is terrible. Okay, we're just gonna do with what I got next to me. Oh wait, it's right here. Okay, it's right here. All right, we're back. Okay, y'all. So good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So we're gonna talk all things, yes, health, wellness, give you guys some tips, um, habits, sustainable
Yeah, so
small
sustainable
things.
small habits, that you guys can walk away with, like 3 to 5 habits that we're going to get into. But let's first start with who we are. You want me to go first? I
Yeah,
can
girl.
dive.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
girl.
cool. But hey, everyone, I'm Tanisha. I'm a women's wellness empowerment coach, helping them reclaim their health and fall back in love with themselves through mindfulness techniques and food lifestyle changes, specifically around the whole food. And yeah, I also run retreats and I do one-on-one coaching and doing some small group stuff for corporate as well with just facilitating workshops. So that's a little bit about me. I'm happy to be here. Happy that we're doing this today, and yeah, I can't wait to get into it and see what magic that we come up with for the people.
Yes, 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 yes. So, for all of her followers, I'm Tanika. I am the founder. Oh, not my AirPod's about to die. I am the founder and head trainer of Impact Fitness, where we specialize in working with busy women who truly desire a simple fitness and nutrition journey. So I work with my VIP clients online through my mobile app. So I'm able to train folks from anywhere, through in-person clients, that's VIP clients as well. And then we're expanding into the corporate wellness space. So I'm very excited about that. I've been working on that like bit by bit every week. I'll be glad when that part is done.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
So, how'd you start? Like, let's maybe give people a little bit of background, like why we're doing this, why are we on here chopping it up? Like, how'd you start your business? What's your why?
Yes. So in the very beginning, I'm gonna try to keep it relatively shorter. So I got into fitness as like a hobby, something to do, explore, whatever. I ended up meeting this group of women at my gym who all trained together, but they all did like different bodybuilding competitions. I'm like, okay, well, nice little support group. They welcome me with open arms. So some people I can train with. So I went to like one of their shows, and there was this girl on stage, Katrina Roundtree. She was actually my friend today, and I saw her on stage, and I'm just like, oh my god, I want to look just like her. So I ended up working out, well, training to compete. Competed in about 10 shows, and then ended up helping a friend of mine um, prepare for surgery she had to get done. So we had to lose weight, get to a certain BMI, all that good stuff. And, she really trusted me in my ability to get her where she needed to go. I was very hesitant. I was very resistant in the beginning. I'm just like, girl, no, like I need a coach. How am I gonna coach you? I need a coach. But so she like really pushed me to finally get my certification, train her. She was my first undercover client. And
Mm.
then probably a month after my last show is when I finally announced like anti-fitness, this is what we're doing. So that's kind of how that started. Like I loved working with her, helping her with her journey, building her confidence, building my confidence in my ability to get results. And then just for me, for competing, I was a very shy person. And then just from competing in fitness, like boosted my confidence, like changed me in more ways than I can explain. So I wanted to help other women do that as well. So, yeah, yes. So, yeah.
A little different for me is my family. That's the one I started. So my mom was diagnosed with having diabetes, and I was on my own wellness journey. So I've been a personal trainer before, former college athlete, and I just thought it was all about like working out, right? We could eat whatever we want and I lose it, but no, it wasn't happening. I was probably like 30 pounds heavier at that point in time in my life. And when she got diagnosed with having diabetes and was placed on all these medications, nothing was working for my mom at all. She just her health was declining. And I didn't see Western medication as the way out. So I started looking up different holistic practitioners and started learning about herbalism. I learned about the vegan lifestyle. I never thought I would become vegan, but we just tried it just to see if it would help her. And about a year later, we checked her blood work and she was deemed pre-diabetic. And it was like a miracle that it showed how much Eastern medication can help us. And I lost the 30 pounds in addition to that. So when that happened, I like went all the way in with herbalism and seeing how much like food can affect our mind, body, and soul. And then I decided, well, if I can help my mom, she was my first client, let me see who else I can help, and just diving more into the plant-based whole food lifestyle and looking up different products that are better for us, that can help us and feel better. So yeah, since then, I started off with the one-on-one coaching container, but now I'm doing more group and stepping into that more facilitation role with either retreats or with corporate, like how you mentioned too. So it's cool how the journey, sometimes you don't expect it, and it does build your confidence, right? Like helping my mom was huge, helping your first client is huge. And then it helps us evolve and, empower us to be in these roles now, to want to teach and give back to people.
For sure. So yeah, we definitely have our whys of like why and how we, both started. Yes. So I guess, okay, so then my question to you, what does fitness and wellness mean, to you now?
It has changed so much.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Because like I said before, I thought it was just working out, looking good,
Yes.
Now it's more holistic. Wellness is definitely more about my mind, body, and soul being aligned. And for me, that does mean eating cleaner, which allows my mind to feel better because I can see things, I can process things much differently. And also not putting myself in stressful situations. So I'm feeling comfortable in my nervous system, and just better overall wellness is like a 360 is what it is to me. It's really feeling good, but understanding who I am as a person. So there's some spirituality now to wellness that I didn't think about.
For sure. So yeah, I feel like as you mature in the fitness space, your outlook on like the fitness and wellness evolves as well. Because in the beginning, I'm just like I said, oh yeah, I want to look like her, all the I want to get some legs, I want to get a booty, like all the things. And it's just like, okay, well, that's great, but like, how are you feeling? Like, how is your mental? How's everything else? Yeah, you look great, but also, how are you moving? How's your mobility? Like, yeah, I started doing it for the aesthetic things, but it's obviously things that's going to help you throughout the rest of your life. So, everybody over the last couple of months have been working on getting summer ready, which is like, well, you're getting ready for the summer, and now what? Like, you have to continue to get ready for life, right?
Exactly.
Like, you gotta get ready for life. Yes, we get ready for the summer. That's great, but like, okay, get ready for life. So as Impact Fitness has evolved as well. So not only are we obviously doing the workouts, the fitness and things like that, like I'm talking to my clients and making sure they're taking time for like self-care and stress relief things. And now we're starting books. Like we're starting our first like book club. I'm so excited. Next month. So we got our book together. Like I'm very excited about it. I didn't think like a lot of them would be up to it, but like they are very excited that we have a book that we're going to all read. Ironically about creating habits, okay? Ironically about habits.
Right.
And like I'm very excited to, you know, work with them with their physical, their mental, their self-development. All of that is all wellness, you know, to me, to us.
All important. Yeah. Because I mean, when I first started my business, it was only about vegan coaching. But then it's as I evolved, my business evolved. So now I'm an empowerment accountability coach because I have affirmations in my program. We talk about mindfulness, journaling. These are all tools that help on your wellness journey.
Yes.
You know, like it's so crazy because you can work out. I was this person actually who I'm about to talk about. I was the one who was in tip-top shape. I had the abs, but I still had issues. I was allergic to things. I was constantly getting sick. I had bronchitis. But when doctors would look at you, they're like, you look fine. Like you have the body of a healthy person. But what does the body of a healthy person look like? Just because I'm skinny doesn't mean that I'm healthy. And I always like to put that because in society, we always talk about like, well, if a person's bigger, well, therefore, like they're not healthy. There are things that they need to do and they need to clean out. But we can't just look at it so linear. Like there's things on the inside that sometimes isn't being talked about, or you don't know how stressed that person is. And just because they're skinny doesn't mean that they're not going through things that's not affecting them. So like if you're stressed, it's physical and emotional trauma that the body's facing. And that is how my like wellness has evolved for me and why I'm now doing the wellness empowerment coaching. And it's such a difference. It's such a difference.
Ain't it? Girl, I bet. Yes. Yes. We got to keep the body in shape as well as the mental. Like all of that is one.
It really is. It's a 360 holistic view on the lifestyle, and I love that we connected because we have those things in common. Because a lot of personal trainers may not be focusing on those things. So that's kudos to you for having the books that you're now going to be doing with the ladies. That's exciting.
So nerdy, but I love it. Like I'm so excited. I hope we get to read a book. Child, yes, sign me up.
Yeah, self-development. I love a good self-development. So I'm here for all that. That is part of the journey, man. I'm reading books like at least twice a month. So yeah,
love it.
I'm here for it.
Love it.
I feel like that's a good segue to what we're talking about, like habits.
Yeah.
Sustainable habits. I don't know, like on when coaching people, I think sometimes everyone wants to jump to like that summer body goal or new year, new me reset type of flow. Their wellness journey and their body, like those are the only two times people are thinking about making changes. Or what I say is incorporating something, and the work that we're doing is trying to get them to see like, no, every day you have to work on yourself. And to me, with sustainable habits, it's small habits. It doesn't have to be something that's drastic to make your life seem impossible. I love when I'm talking to people like, okay, you can start simple with key lime water and when you wake up, hot key lime water, just to help cleanse your body out. And get at least 8 to 12 ounces of water into your system before you do anything.
Thank you.
Because sometimes hydration is a problem for some people. But literally, y'all, if you wake up, go to your kitchen, or if you some people have the Keurig or whatever in their room, whatever.
In their room.
I have a cousin who does. He makes life easy. Whatever works. And so you go down, you have that water, and that's one step. That's also one check. If you're a person who likes tasks, like you got some type of water content in to start off your day. And that sets you up. It lets the body look. You guys, your body is a machine, and it does its most detoxification when you wake up. In that AM period time, usually between like 8 to 11, or actually earlier than that, about 6 to 11. So help yourself. But that's the easiest thing. Like I could say, start eating, have a smoothie, start making meals. But if you've never done it before, this is something that you can try. And then you can try having maybe like a cup of tea after that. And then go into your regular routine of what you have. But I'll start with that for my first like small little change. What would be one that you talk to your clients about?
What don't I talk to them about? But
I know. That's why I'm like, I have so many about like let's ping pong and look what you got.
Okay. So I would say the most besides that, because I definitely be like, listen, just wake up and drink your water. Like drink your okay. So anyway, you already did that. Hold on, this about to die. You hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I would also say getting more movement throughout the day. A good majority of my clients are all sedentary. So besides like working out with me, they're usually seated throughout the day. So one thing I tell them to do is just go for a walk. It don't have to be anything crazy.
Right.
If you can only do 15 or 20 minutes, do 15 or 20 minutes. But any kind of movement throughout the day is better than nothing. Just start off small. Then as you get into your routine, then you can add time and increase it from there. But just extra movement. So yeah, extra movement. Or even when you're going shopping, don't park in the first parking space by the door. Like, go to the back parking lot, ma'am. It's okay. Yep. Go to the back of the parking lot. Take the stairs versus the elevator. So just any things you could do throughout the day to get extra movement. Cleaning your house, washing clothes, doing extra things throughout the day all adds up. So any extra movement that you can do throughout the day. Yes.
Yes, I'm definitely, that's one of mine too. I love a good movement. And for the people who are like, well, I don't have the time, I usually suggest, just to add on to that, set a timer. Set a timer to remind you, like, get up and move. Like, sis, get up and move, sis. Like, just to remind you to do something, even if it's for 3 minutes. You could do a dance party really quickly if you're at home. If you're working from home, you guys can definitely get up. And if you're at the office, you can take a lap around. Maybe you're going to get a cup of coffee, but that is just something to get your body moving. Sounds like me squatting with my laundry. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's it. You got to get it in how you fit in. The moms who have kids, sometimes they're squatting with their baby. Like you got to do what you can, but don't make it impossible. Make it fit into your lifestyle. Yeah. That's the easiest way to build these habits. Don't make it seem like it's separate. No, it has to be a part of you and your day in and day out. But I just wanted to add.
Yeah, and what you were saying, like with the kids, like one of the see, now I'm about to go on a whole another conversation, but another reason to work out is so that you can keep up with and play with your kids. Yeah. Right. So the more you do that, you see how that works. You exercise to be able to play with your kids. While you play with your kids, that's just extra movement for you throughout the day. You see how this all makes a full circle? Okay.
Yeah, no, it does. And that's why I say you have to put yourself, literally why I say you have to reclaim your health. You have to put yourself first. You have to set boundaries with your spouse, with the kids too, because the more you focus on yourself, on your wellness journey, the better everybody else is going to be around you. When here is a line, man, listen, everything is almost damn near perfect for your life. It just makes such a difference. But as women in particular, we put everybody else and their needs before us, and then we want to complain how stressed we are. Well, the scale is off balance. So how else can you be in line with what you need to do, in line with your job? You have to put your foot down. Say, ladies, you have to step into your own power.
How can
gotta put hearts in the chat. Like, put hearts in the chat. I don't know, something in the chat, because girl, you is spitting, okay?
Look, because it's what I see, man.
Yes,
Like,
hearts. Because listen, all of that.
it's
Oh,
but that's what we're doing. This is the work that, you know, you and I have been blessed with to do, to help these women realize that, man, your power is within. It's within. It really is. And just to add to like some more sustainable habits, is sometimes, I mean, even with my own self, like we could get into the meal prepping, and that could be a little bit more of a challenge with people. I always say, like, choose one day out the week. There are people who cook every day, and bless your hearts if you do. I am not that type of cook, although I love to cook. You know, I choose one day out the week, and it does not have to be the same day, because I've realized with some clients, they're like, well, I don't want to have to be restricted to one day. Okay. If you want to do Monday one day, do Sunday another day, whatever floats your boat. But commit to one. And if you're not the biggest, cooker, and you don't do it consistently, just block off like 30 minutes and choose simple meals. Simple meals could be overnight oats that don't take a long time at all. You know, you can do mashed sweet potatoes, or if you want to do a baked potato, add some greens to it, add some vegetables, your protein. Keep it very simple. I love 30-minute meals. Like, that's my go-to. 20 minutes if I can, you know.
Hello.
But make 2 of those. So now you have something to last you for the 5 days. If you're someone like me, I get bored. So that's why I would make 2, sometimes 3 meals at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't tell me, let's carve it out to an hour. You can't tell me that you can't make an hour out of one day out the week as a sustainable habit to add to helping you with your lifestyle.
If they add up the time they scrolling on Instagram, they'll have time to meal prep.
Ooh,
but we're gonna get into that later. We're gonna get into that another time.
That's gonna have to be another live.
Another time, Shaq.
You cracking. You going in with it.
I'm sorry.
You talking about me.
Let me stick to. But for real.
Yeah. We have the time. You have to. You got to make it. You have plenty of it. If someone was to look at their calendar and how much time, you could lightly dive into it, how much time we're spent scrolling, how much time we're spent hanging out. I'm sorry, girl. We had someone say, listen, I'm being called out, and I like it. That's accountability. I like it. You know, and that's part of it too, is being accountable for what you're doing in your life. Because if you're aimlessly scrolling, you don't know. Some people don't. And that's tough. But if you have the awareness to realize what's hindering you from being your best version of yourself, as I like to say, then now you can make some small habits. Now what we're saying clicks. Because sometimes, and that's the mindfulness part, sometimes it doesn't always click. Sometimes the person's not ready to step into these habits. It really has to align. Girl,
you is spitting, okay? Oh, all right, so sorry.
It's just, you know, I have my own awareness, and I have to take accountability within my own journey too. You know, I'm just speaking from where I've been and where I'm trying to help. I hate to say the blueprint, but I've been where they are, and I see the things when I'm hearing certain nudges. I can't make this time. All right, you just don't want to make this time, and that's okay. If you really want your goals, if you really want to, fit back into that dress, or if you want to not be as stressed, then what are you willing to do today to make those changes? And are you ready? Those are usually the questions that I ask people, and sometimes they say yes, but then you see, when you start explaining offers and what you got going on, they're really not, and that's all right. When you are ready, come back, and then we can work.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna just say is yeah.
Yeah, I love this live. Any habits you got for the people? Any last ones? I know we're gonna keep it brief today.
Listen, listen. So I was gonna go. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna just backtrack just a little bit to your meal prepping points. So many things, so many ways we can go with this, but back to your meal prepping thing. So me personally, I do 2 days.
Okay.
As well. So I prep on Sunday and I prep on Wednesday. Now, for my clients who say I'm busy, meal prep, I don't have time, those things, I tell them the easiest way is because most of my clients are on high protein. So I tell them each week when you're shopping, pick 3 proteins, 3 carbs, 3 veggies, and 2 fats to shop for that week. And now for meal prepping, protein prep. So if you know that you have to hit your protein numbers, that's going to be your main focus, prep your protein. Separate that out, because throughout the week you can change it up. So maybe you want to do like a lettuce wrap or pair it with like a microwavable something. So at least the main thing in their in their nutrition is already prepped. That allows them to have flexibility throughout the week. It can still be quick meals, but at the very least, their primary macro that they need to adhere to is already prepped. And that's all I'm gonna say. Sorry, I'm about to go on a whole nother tangent. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say on that. One other thing I'm gonna say is I find that a lot of y'all don't get a lot of sleep or don't get enough sleep. What is your nighttime routine? What are you doing before you go to bed? Are you scrolling? Right? Are you in the bed scrolling, catching up on emails, watching TikTok? Like, what are you doing before bed? Do you have a wind down routine? Are you watching TV? Because those things will, obviously stimulate, and it'll make it harder for you to go to sleep. So if you create some kind of routine before going to bed at a decent time, things will be a lot better. A lot of the magic happens, like you go to the gym, you eat great and drink your water, but a lot of those things, the magic actually happens while you're sleeping, while your body is resting and repairing itself. Because if you're neglecting that, now you're sleep deprived, which is now going to make your appetite through the roof, your cravings through the roof, your hormones all out of whack, which
that's a whole nother. We're
not
gonna do that one.
Yeah. So that habit is creating a nighttime routine. Cut your scrolling off at a certain time. Like for me, I have a TV in my room. I don't remember the last time I turned on my TV. Like I don't watch TV in my room. So my body knows when I'm in the vicinity of my bedroom, like it's time to go to sleep. Like my body is programmed to know when I'm in this space, it's time to start winding down, because I don't do anything that stimulates my mind in my room. There's no scrolling, there's no TV. At most, I'm reading or listening to an audiobook, right? But still, that's like calming. So just create a space that allows you to relax.
I love that.
Yeah. I don't even know why I have that TV in my
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you there.
It's like, 'cause I don't have one in my room, and I'm trying to think. I want to say the past like year or two, I've made a conscious effort like not to have one because of that. Like the bedroom is for sleep, and winding down, and just my sacred space of just relaxing. So, and don't get me wrong, there are times where I have scrolled on Instagram, but it's not going to be right before I'm about to close my eyes. I might be in my room. They usually, like, if you don't scroll before an hour before you go to sleep. Like, but same thing, like I like to set myself up. So it could be reading a book, it could be a podcast that I'm listening to, it could be a program, something that I'm studying that I want to just get into. And sometimes it's just listening to music too, but calming, soothing music. And I'm one that, like, I love having a nightly shower that just helps calm me down. And then the last 30 minutes, it's usually some type of journaling or writing something. And then same thing, my body shuts down. Everyone knows this, by like between 8:30 and 10, I'm not the same person. I'm really not. You can't even formulating words, sentences it's not. My body it understands that you don't do too much unless I'm outside. Like if I'm out, then that's a whole different situation. But in this house, and I'm not downstairs watching a movie already, no, it's game over.
Mm-hmm.
But I've trained. I'm sure you have too. Like, we made these sustainable habits for ourselves. We consistently kept doing it. So, and that's why I mentioned, like, there are times where I scroll, but my body is used to a certain way. So even on the off day, it's like when you miss a workout. Even when you miss it, you're still going to get back on it because you built that consistency in your life. Everything is flexing a muscle, So now it's like, all right, she could be on TikTok a little bit, but we know she gonna turn down a little bit,
Right.
And that's why I love habits. I love routines because of that. Like, it just helps keep me on track for the days you're gonna fall off. Like, I've been talking about this a lot. Like, I think in wellness journeys, people don't talk about the fall
Mm-hmm.
off. It's like, no, every day you got to be at it. Life happens, and we understand that. And I want to make that clear. You will fall off. You'll have a bad day, but how long does it take you to get back up? That's the biggest thing that I've learned on my journey. Like, I give myself grace. I used to be super hard on myself when I would make a mistake or I wouldn't do a meditation, before I went to sleep. But it's okay because I know I'm always gonna get back up, and that's how you have to be too.
Absolutely. I love that. Because when you were saying that, I'm just like, whew, that was me maybe like 2 weeks ago, child.
And it's okay. And it's all right.
Yes.
Man, listen, one day won't kill us. It's when we let it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. I'm sure with your clients, when they haven't been at the gym for 2 months, they're like, oh my God, this is so hard. No shit.
Right, you
Like,
think?
it's, what do you expect? What do you expect? Because I know I said that you're flexing the muscle, but if you're not using the muscle, what happens?
Yeah, exactly. You lose it. Same thing when you learn Spanish. If you don't use it, child, I don't remember half the stuff I learned.
Right. Like, you gotta be reasonable, guys. Be reasonable.
Oh, Lord.
If there's because I see there's some people on this live. If there's any questions you guys have, you could drop it in, or any comments you have, for the last couple of minutes. You can definitely share if you have any offers going on, that the people can work with you, how they can work with you too. Because this combo, I loved it. We gotta do this again.
I know.
we so many layers to the wellness and habits and breaking them down, but it's cool that we get to do.
For sure. What I will recommend, I just finished a book called The Compound Effect. If you have not read, who's that by? I don't remember. But The Compound Effect. That's what I was going to reference. You had said something about making small changes every day. And the compound effect is about changing one thing, 1% every day. Compound, like compound interest. The little things that you change, doing it daily, day after day. You may not see, the fruits of your labor after week or after month or whatever the case is, but keep doing the thing, whatever the thing is, and you'll actually see your results exponentially grow. So it's called The Compound Effect. I'm going to put it in here. What's the question we have?
So, not a question, but a comment. I think I got the call outs I need for the next 6 months, but I ain't complaining. Just confirmation to make the changes I need to make. Yes, girl. Yes. Aligned. So aligned. And then someone said, I do that with my workouts. Yeah. I'm glad that this is resonating with a lot of you. Sometimes we just need reminders.
The Compound Effect. Who is this by? Oh, Darren Hardy. It's a quick read too, guys. If you actually, even if you do it on audiobook.
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna be adding this one too because I've read one, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head, so I'm not even gonna try. I just remember the author is Charles Duhigg because I'm reading a current book by him, but I can't remember what it is, and I don't want to hop off.
It's okay.
But maybe I'll post it in my stories once I get it because these books are knowledge. It's a good way to help motivate us too. So I'm gonna tap into this one too, The Compound Effect.
For sure. So offers. So I guess I have. Okay. So I have an 8 and a 12 week program that you can do at home. So the 8-week program is full body bands. Okay, so the oh Lord, okay, so the 8-week program is full body bands only, so no gym required. You can do it anywhere. There's also a 12-week program that helps you from home workouts and gradually gets to the gym. Both of them are hosted on my app. The 8-week one is 20% off right now through July the 4th. It is, I'm gonna put the code in here. So so the link is in my bio. The code is HERlistic. I was hosting a workout for them, and it's 20% off. So y'all can use that code through July the 4th. So the videos are on there. You'll also have access to an exercise library. You'll have access to message me as well directly. And a few on-demand things too. So it's a little bit of everything hosted on the app. So it's in my bio. Code HERlistic will get you 20% off of the 8-week body band program.
Love it.
Yeah. What you got going on?
Girl, a lot.
Let's
But
hear it.
you know, to keep it simple, right now, mini day retreats. I have 2 going on in Georgia, one in August 12th, and one in September 23rd. Homegirl Fanny, who is on here, I'll be doing co-collaboration with her for one of them, so I'm excited. Yeah, a lot of mindfulness, wellness. You looking for a self-care retreat, come through to Georgia.
For sure.
Links are definitely in my bio for both events. And if you're looking for someone to either help you with your workshops in the corporate setting or coaching containers, I'm definitely doing that as like a retreat leader, facilitator as well. And then, of course, if you want me for one-on-one, that's available too. But yeah, links in my bio for everything. And you can always book a free consultation with me as well.
Yes. I know that retreat is going to be amazing. What are the dates again? Tell the people what the dates again.
So August 12th and September 23rd. Both links to all the information are in my bio, but we're going to be, just to give a little briefing, we're going to be doing a cacao ceremony, so some heart chakra work. Yeah, we're bringing it to you. There's going to be some food. I will be cooking. So yeah. You know, we're bringing all the wellness needs for you will be on site. We're going to be in nature, so that's healing in itself. But I have some vendors too. So ladies, you love to shop, we got that covered as well. Like all the things that I could think of that I would have wanted. And we bringing in sound. That's right. We bringing in sound. There's gonna be some sound bowl healing and some dancing too, because we gotta have fun with on our healing journey.
Essential oil class.
Yeah, Fanny's dropping it in. So I'm doing essential oil herbalism class. Yeah. So you are gonna be walking away with the body oil that you're gonna make. So we teaching over here. Come through, girl. Come through. Check them dates.
How far is it going to be from Atlanta?
About 45 minutes.
All right.
We'll talk. But you know, everything is thought of. Like we have hotel list activities for people who come in out of state too.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like I see you thinking right now on the line.
For real. I'm just like, okay, yeah, let me check my
Yeah, anybody who out of state, come through.
Sure.
Like we have all the accommodations for you. You guys really don't have to think. You just gotta show up. Once you buy your ticket, the hotels are there, activities, restaurants as well that I picked out here. Everything is done. All you gotta do is click and come.
That's it.
Yeah,
I love that.
Community. That's all we're trying to build out here.
Yeah. This was fun.
Yeah. We're definitely doing another one of these. I already know it.
For sure. I hope y'all have a few takeaways, or at least one nugget, one thing that you're going to do or implement going forward. All you need is one, and do that daily. Remember the compound effect.
Yeah. And if there's any questions you guys have, or if there's, any help if you need on your journeys, just DM us. We're very chill, laid back. and always
Yeah.
here to help on your journey. But yeah, this is amazing. I hope you guys definitely learned something, and yeah, I can't wait to do another one.
Yes. Make sure y'all follow us both as well. Click the link in our bios to see what we got going on. Check your dates for her retreat. Okay.
And get that,
So
and get that discount for what you're giving out too. Get tap in, like you named it. Tap in, y'all.
in. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, girl. It's been
Yes,
real.
it's almost my bedtime. It's time for me to shower. Child, listen. Between 8 and 8:30, anything past 8:30, child, I'm a grown adult. I'm being grown because I feel like I can stay up all night. No, I need to be in bed no later than 8:30, child, if I want to be functional in the morning.
Do your thing.
All right, girl.
All right, y'all.
All right.
I'll talk to you.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.